Hello, my name is Charlene Stevens, and I am the director of Arcade Project Curatorial. Our current exhibition, Guerrilla, includes an artist film library in which each artist will answer 3 questions to define the new genre of queer abstraction.
My name is Julie Torres. I'm an artist in Hudson, New York, and I run LABspace Gallery with my partner, artist Ellen Letcher. I think of my work as existing and taking up space, often in a space where I'm not expected to exist or take up space. And I think that's a crucial part of what the work is and why I make the work. One of the most formative bits of feedback that I have received as a painter and an artist is when painter Kathy Bradford told me in my studio that she likes my work because it says I am here. And I think that that's something I've kept in my mind. That was many years ago. And I think that's something I keep coming back to when I'm making a work. Does this work say I am here? And why is my work saying I am here? And I think it's because I want to be, and I long to be part of a conversation that for much of my life I felt I couldn't be part of, and I wasn't part of. When I begin working, I'm not thinking about making something so much as the activity of being present, being in the moment, experimenting, playing. And most times I will simply take a few containers of paint and start pouring paint. Sometimes I get lucky and the paint comes right out just the right way, presents itself, a painting appears, end of story. That's wonderful when that happens. Most likely that doesn't happen. And so there are many layers to each work of failed, miserable attempts to make something happen, something that needs to happen there in the moment, and something that says something powerful enough to keep and not cover up. So there are some paintings that are just poured from the tube. Sometimes you can see layers of paintings that have existed before, and sometimes they're poured directly on a fresh panel. I love it when that happens. Not usually the case. And then other times when I've poured all that paint on and it isn't working, I'll then mix on the surface all the paint and see if maybe I can have an experience there that I can capture, something that's going to talk back and say, here I am. And that's always what I'm looking for. Not only, I am here, but for the painting to say, I am here. And for someone to know that's me, that's my voice. That's the most important thing, is that when I look at a work, I want to know that it's my voice, it's clear, it's precise, and it is taking up space in a way that feels meaningful. Sometimes just existing in this space in the art world, where growing up I never felt like I saw representations of myself or anyone who looked like me or anyone I could identify with personally. Sometimes just being in the space and being part of the conversation feels socially and politically important for me to do. And also for Ellen and I to show at LABspace. A lot of the work that we're drawn to naturally comes from artists who are unexpected, who come from unexpected places, who are speaking in a language that is not what's the norm in the art world ever at the moment or ever. So I do think that simply existing, taking up space, being part of a conversation is one of the most important parts to participate for me. And my hope is that the conversation will shift over time to include more and more voices from artists who have felt othered in any way and who are now an expected, celebrated, embraced part of what is happening.
Thank you for joining us. If you would like to learn more about Arcade Project Curatorial's program, you can find us on arcadeprojectzine.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram and on Artsy.